Hey everybody, it's Grammy and Tonya. Hope everybody's doing okay today. I'm doing pretty good today myself. I've got a few packages or letters and a package that I want to show you today that I've received in the mail. So let me get those first. The first package I got was from a woman named Pearl Brooks Perez. And Pearl is from Atlanta, Georgia. Pearl sent me a booklet that she has put out, and the name of it is In Our Own Words, Power of Prayer. It's a very lovely book and has lots of Bible scriptures in it. She's a very educated woman, and she wrote this book. I'd like to read this little bit that tells about her. Pearl Brooks Perez was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, and has always been active in the church. She is an ordained elder, loves helping others, and has always worked in the area of health care. She has experience as a nurse, health educator, Christian educator, and minister. She has coordinated numerous mission projects in the United States and abroad. She enjoys traveling and has visited 6 of the 7 continents of the world. She has a master's degree from Emory University, a master's degree from International Theological Center, an EDD degree from Agrasti University. There's her picture. And I have skimmed through this book a little bit, and I will be spending more time reading some of the scriptures in it and the stories that are in it. And the name of it is In Our Own Words, Power in Prayer. She also sent me a cup. Give thanks with a grateful heart. It's very beautiful. Thank you, Pearl. She sent me some money, and she prays that I use the money to help buy a new selfie stick. And she tells me to have a blessed day, Pearl. Thank you, Pearl, so much. It's so sweet of you to send me these gifts and to think about me. So thank you again. It means a lot to me. I also got a letter from Roxanne from Ramona, California. She sent me a pretty long letter, and I'll just mention a few things. She says that Ramona, California is about 40 miles from San Diego, California, and it's a little more rural. She says, I tried to find a quote to lift your spirits and came across this one from Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein. A quote to help lift my spirits. It just struck me funny when I read that. Albert Einstein. Anyway, here's the quote, and I like it. Although I am a typical loner in my daily life, my awareness of belonging to the invisible community of those who strive for truth, beauty, and justice has prevented me from feelings of isolation. Albert Einstein. That really says a lot, and I feel that quote from Albert Einstein. She also says, I guess I'm one of the worthless cat ladies that J.D. Vance talks about, except it's 3 dogs and a horse. I retired from the city of San Diego as a biologist, analyzing water samples to monitor pollution, mainly from bacteria associated with sewer in the ocean or runoff into the watershed. I retired 13 years ago and just turned 69 this year. She says, my passion these days are my horse and taking care of my dogs. So anyway, thank you for the letter, Roxanne. And it just means a lot to me. Hope you're having a beautiful day today. I also got another letter, and it's from Lydia. And she's from Romulus, Michigan. I believe it's the way you pronounce that. Romulus, Michigan. She sent me a beautiful card with butterflies on it. One of my favorite aunts loved butterflies. Inside of the card it says joy. And she wrote a little bit. I'll read it. It's not that long. Dear Antonia, I just found your channel on YouTube. Needless to say, I was delighted with your friendly, folksy, humorous commentary. And I right away subscribed. I also loved your political leanings, as I too am casting my vote and hope on the Harris and Walz team. I don't think we could survive another round of Trump and his band of haters. Oh, I agree with that so much. Anyway, I like what you have to say and how you say it. So, Grammy, keep on keeping on. Like Kamala, you bring joy. Thank you, Lydia. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm bringing much joy when I get all wound up and ranting and raving about everything. But the things I rant and rave about, I feel like I have to get it out. I have to say it. I have to speak my mind on how I feel about things. And I'm still searching for ways to bring y'all a little more joy and share the beautiful Smoky Mountains with you. Of course, summer's about over, but fall is a good time of the year when the leaves start changing and we have all the colors. So maybe I can get out some and show y'all some pictures of the beautiful leaves and our area during the fall of the year. I also got a card from Julia, and she is from Montego, California. She made this card herself, and it's so special. There's a picture on the front of a man and a woman in the bed, and here's Trump peeking through the window. And down below it says, just go away. And inside's a picture of Kamala, and it says, I'm with her, Harris 2024. This is a really cute card. I love it, Julia. And her little note is short, so I'll read it too. Dear Antonia, thank you for your passion. I haven't done YouTube yet, but I'm busy trying to help in any way I can. I'm definitely feeling like you. I try to send cards out to encourage people that are working so hard to save America. You are one of them, Julia. And on the back, she wrote on there, handmade by Julia. That is so sweet and so creative. Thank you, Julia. I think the biggest thing, like I said yesterday, even on my mind right now, is for people to get out and vote. So maybe I'll just be saying that every day until I have something that I really want to get off my chest or talk about that's on my mind. But what's on my mind right now is just trying to get people out to vote because it's so important. And if you haven't checked your registration, if you've been a voter and you're registered, then go to the polls or your election board, whatever, and check and make sure your registration is in order. Do that now. Get that done. And then I want to talk to the new voters, the young people that are just eligible to vote this time, or the ones that maybe have just voted once before. Please get out and vote. Please save our democracy and vote for Harris and Wiles. We need people in Washington that are ready to get up there and work for all of us and to keep this country the great United States that it is. And as far as Donald Trump goes, he's an old man. Now, when Joe Biden was still in the race for presidency this time, the media just kept on talking about how old Joe Biden was. He's just too old. He's too old to be the president. Well, I guess Joe, after much conversations with many people, he decided that it would be best for the country if he did step out. And Kamala is running. So, again, about Donald Trump. He is too old. And why the media isn't talking about that now, I don't know. I don't understand that. Because Donald Trump is definitely too old. He's showing all the signs of someone that has just lost their touch with reality. And he already had been showing a lot of signs of that. And his meanness and hatefulness and the way he puts down our country and just talks bad about everything. And the debacle that he caused at Arlington Cemetery. It was said that it was a young woman that worked out there, the staff at Arlington, that tried to tell them the rules and regulations about having campaign pictures and photo ops out there at Arlington. And they didn't like it, that she was telling them that it was against the rules. And I've heard now that they're saying that she had mental issues. Isn't that so typical? Isn't that so typical? A woman that was just stating the rules and regulations, doing her job at Arlington Cemetery, where it should be a very respectful place for all the men and women that died serving this country. And they argued with her and caused problems for her when she was just doing her job and telling them the rules and regulations at Arlington Cemetery. And now they're saying that she has mental issues. I'm tired of this kind of stuff, and I know all of you are too. So, please, check your registration. Be sure and get out there and vote. And young people, you need to save this country so that you can keep your freedoms, and you'll have somebody in Washington which is Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, working for all of us, not just a certain group. So that's my message for today. And I want to say to the people that sent me gifts and cards and letters, thank you. I really enjoyed them. And just want everybody to have a good day today. Love to all, and talk to you tomorrow. Bye, Grammy.